It's been smooth. The guys are making it easy. Just familiar with a lot of the guys here, and making it feel like home for me. But yeah, it is good to be back home, and you know, I'm excited to be here.
I know last we heard from you, it was all about the playbook. That was something you were really focusing on. How do you feel going into game week where you are up to speed with that?
I feel really good, and that's just a test to how much work I've been putting in since I got here, to make sure that I'm comfortable when I'm out there and I can play as fast as possible. I feel really good about it. As we get into this game week and really dialing in on the Packers, it's been good, and I've been learning a lot just about the different nuances of the offense. But yeah, it's been great, and I feel like I'm getting it pretty well.
Jahan, this is a weird week, right? And in a sport that really relies heavily on finding a rhythm and kind of having a routine, how do you adjust to deal with the oddities going to Brazil?
Yeah, Coach Sirianni has been doing a great job making sure that it's like a normal game week, where we're preparing the same way, meetings the same way. It's just a little longer flight, I would say, but at the end of the day, it's still the same task we're going after. That's getting a W. He's been doing a great job, and I feel like we've been reacting to it pretty well. Here going on throughout the week, it's been good.
Have you been on a flight this long before?
I have never. I haven't even
to spend the time
sleeping.
They said they might want you guys to stay awake.
Yeah, they do, but I don't know how well that's going to work with me. It's a long time, 11 hours. I've never even taken a flight past Canada, so it's going to be tough.
First NFL game right around the corner. It's a bit of a weird one, but
It is.
What are the emotions going on?
I'm excited. Something new for all of us, going to a different country. But it's my first NFL game. I think I'm just excited as all these guys are, to go down there and play a regular season game. So it should be exciting.
You guys focus heavily during the season on routine, right? And it's, I imagine, hard to have a routine when things are so strange this week. But how have you and how have the coaching staff really kind of tried to keep normalcy throughout all this oddities?
Yeah, I think just embracing the situation. It's different for everybody. It's different for them. So we just got to embrace what we're going into. It's a long flight, different country. So really that's what they've been saying. Just to embrace our situation, and we're going down there at the end of the day to win a football game.
Good. And with you missing some reps, some games in preseason and training camp, where are you with your injury, and how ready do you feel for week one?
I feel great, ready to go. I've gotten more and more reps, as I've gotten back, so I've got more and more comfortable out there on the field, which has been good, and these guys have been helping me along.
And we're still seeing a rotation somewhat on defense. What have they told you about your role and how you'll contribute on Friday?
Yeah, I think just being ready to go in whatever position they put me in. I've practiced at multiple positions, so just being ready to go wherever I'm placed, and be able to do that to the best of my ability.
I know we spoke to you in the immediate aftermath of your only preseason game, but after you had the time to review it, what did you learn about that experience?
I learned a lot. I think there's a lot of things that I need to clean up. You could tell, I hadn't played in a little while. There's some things I did good, and some things I didn't do as good. But it's good to have that tape to go back and look at, and see where I can improve and really focus on that, throughout the practices.
What role has Christian Parker played in just getting you up to speed and to the NFL game?
Yeah, he's been great. We've been meeting a lot. He's been, coaching us up, making sure that we're ready to go. If we're out there on the field, and he's been great in teaching it. Really getting us integrated, out on the field, getting us reps, so we're ready to go.
I know Quinyon said recently that the two of you have been meeting with the coach to go over some other film. What do you guys like to look at together, and what have you gotten out of these sessions?
Yeah, those have been great. It's not so much just watching like the defensive scheme as a whole. It's more like watching guys, how they move, how we move compared to them, and how we can really improve our game in those areas. So we watch guys from all around the league, how they've progressed throughout their careers and where they're at now. just to see how we can get better, what we can add to our game.
Is there anyone you like to watch in particular?
We watched a few people. We watched Seattle when they had the Legion of Boom way back a few years ago. We watched Slay when he was younger and how he's progressed throughout his career. A couple of the young corners, Pat Surtain, those guys. So it's been good to see those guys and see how we can get better.
Thank you.
I'm trying to find something. I haven't really found it challenging.
That's okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's okay.
Is it really something that I can pick out? Probably more just the meeting times. They're much longer, and the longer we're in there, the more we're challenged to retain the information. So, if I were to pick out something, that would be it. But it's really nothing, because it's just, again, you got to make those changes as a professional.
Yeah,
so.
that's good. For you in particular, this is the first game ever in South America, and being an international player pathway guy, to have the opportunity to grow the game, how was that for you?
Huge opportunity. I think it's to echo what Jalen said. I've got to piggyback off that, because it's true. It's a huge once in a lifetime opportunity to grow the game and expand the sports, and essentially be ambassadors of the sport in other countries. And I think we're fired up to bring the game down to Brazil.
One day, maybe an Australia game?
We'll see. A lot of the guys are complaining. I see about the 10-hour flight. I'm like, that's nothing. That's light work for me. So I'm excited. I'm excited just to go on the plane, to be honest.
Are you giving anyone advice about how to handle these long plane flights?
Anybody who will listen. I think guys are just going to sleep the whole time and go from there. But
What is the pro tip, though? What's the number one pro tip?
wear comfy clothes, and we will be. We'll be wearing travel suits.
No, really excited just for me and my teammates just to go out and just perform for us.
How do you plan to spend this long flight? How do you plan to spend the long flight?
Probably just
music or anything like that?
probably just listen to music and just watch some extra film.
Vic says you're probably gonna have a big role on Friday night.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
Just come in prepared, just do my job and do my so.
How about in terms of confidence, their confidence level, and you coming in as a rookie and giving you this kind of role? What's that saying?
I mean, it just means a lot. It just means, I've been working hard and stuff like that, and I just got to keep my foot on the gas pedal.
How ready do you feel for what you're going to face?
I feel really ready. I feel like I'm preparing myself, and the coach is preparing me, so I feel really good.
How challenging is it, playing inside and outside? How challenging is it for you to first learn it and now to be able to be relied upon to do both?
I mean, it was challenging at first, but I feel like I got it down packed now, so just ready to go out and perform.
Was this what you expected at the start of camp? Was this what you expected at the start of camp, to have this type of role?
I mean, that's the confidence I put in myself, just to go out and just work hard every day, so yeah.
How long did it take during camp till you kind of, felt like you belonged here and like you really had a good grasp of everything?
Since I got here, I felt like I belonged, but, the nickel part took me a little while, but, now I'm just ready to go out and play.
Was there a moment that was like, aha, or like, I know I can do this, or was there like a moment that in your head that you felt?
No, I wouldn't say it, just, every day just stacking up good days and just coming out and performing.
Hooper said you and him watch a lot of tape of other DBs, Legion of Boom, Surtain. What do you learn from doing that kind of thing?
Yeah, just how they perform their technique, how they tackle and stuff like that, just little details.
What can you learn, from going against Jalen in practice, when obviously now you got Jordan Love, you can run the ball for the ball and everything. What are the challenges there?
I mean, just the type of quarterback he is, he puts the ball in places like you got to have perfect coverage. So, he been getting me right this whole camp, and I was ready to go out and play.
What are your early things so far when you're looking at the Packers receivers? What stood out to you?
Yeah, speed, good release and stuff like that, so you just got to be technical. So.
Have you thought about that moment? I mean, preseason games are one thing, but, it's going to be a packed stadium, it's going to be loud, national TV, international TV, I guess. Have you thought about just trying to keep your emotions in check, and is that going to be a challenge for you?
No, I want to say, I just take everything one day at a time. So, when I get out there, just play calm and controlled and just have fun.
You don't think you'll have that moment, that wow moment?
No, I don't think so.
Packers use a lot of play action. How do you kind of defend against that? How do you keep from faking the cheese, so to speak?
Yeah, just keep my eyes clean, keep my eyes on my work, and just playing sound.
Receiving your first game plan as a rookie, the prospects of possibly playing three positions, how do you approach that? And taking that in after training camp was doing that?
Yeah, just this week, just going hard in the film room, you know, seeing what I got to do in my job and just seeing what they're doing. So that's it.
For your first NFL game to be a historical one for the league, how special is that to you?
I mean, it means a lot, you know, not for me, but just for my teammates and for the other rookies. So just go out and play hard and represent the Eagles well.
Historically, you know, some defensive coordinators say like, okay, he's a rookie, we want to try to pick on him, especially this later. How do you handle that, and what are you looking to prove in terms of that?
Yeah, I'll just say just doing my job. You know, if I play technically sound, if I keep my eyes in the right place, you know, I'll be fine.
Will you be doing any talking?
Yeah, I'm be doing some trash talking.
All right. But like in a quiet way, is that how you do it?
Yeah, in a quiet way, but still talking trash.
Yeah, that's not going to change.
Yeah, I'm extremely excited. You know, me and the guys put in a lot of work to prepare ourselves for this season, so I'm excited that it's finally here.
And with training camp and all the reps you got, how comfortable are you right now with this defense?
I'm extremely comfortable. You know, Coach Washington, Coach Vick are doing a great job getting me and the rest of the guys in the D-line prepared for the scheme this year, and so I'm really excited for it.
And I know you're probably getting a ton of questions about the travel and the experience. Is it almost like we're making too big a deal out of this, where it seems like you guys just want to say it's just one more football game?
Yeah, it definitely is just one more game. You know, I know like Brazil's a great place and they have a lot of cool stuff going on there, but at the end of the day, we're just going down there to win a football game.
And I imagine the hard part is this game is so routine for you guys. Is it helpful that it is week one where you almost haven't even been able to get into routine yet?
Kind of just going straight from camping to traveling and stuff like that. I mean, we're just handle it as it comes, and we're going to put our best foot forward and prepare just like any other game.
And we didn't see a ton in preseason, but if you would have to describe what we can expect on Friday, what this defense is going to look like, how would you say?
A group of focused individuals that are going out there to accomplish one thing, and that's win a game.
Thank you so much.
It could be whatever, really, honestly. We will see how time tell with that, though. You know what I'm saying? How my body's feeling now, because, like I said, I done made a lot of money. I could see it, so I might still play.
Give the future, like what the future after football would look like?
Oh, yeah. Video game, streaming, podcasting, playing with my kids, doing their activities, good stuff. I got kids in high school and stuff. Got boys, training, my daughter run track, got a lot of stuff. So I got a lot to do.
You mentioned Quinyon. How do you know he's ready?
He's doing ready.
Yeah, like what did you see this summer?
He's been ready since he stepped out of the mama. She came out of the mama, he been ready. And he cute. He been ready since you came out your mama. So he was already destined for it. So it's a great opportunity, man, for him, definitely. I'm loaded in his first game, and can't be experienced in the league, you know what I'm saying, because it's a home game, you know what I'm saying, but it's going to be experienced in Brazil, but we're going to have a good time with it. You know, yeah?
Can you, compare, what you were like going into your first game as a rookie to what he's going?
A little bit. We just like stuff. The only thing different is now he done changed his number, because I was 30 as a rookie. And he done changed his number, so I'm like, dang. So, yeah, man, I just trying to have fun, play fast, play smart. Trying to do nothing out of the ordinary, just, do as we taught and coach and let your ability take over.
You talked about the trip on the podcast. How do you feel about going down there?
It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm really going down there to focus on getting this dub, really, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't leaving. I'm going to be in the room playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Play the game.
Playing Warzone?
Sir. Okay. Because I don't feel like traveling too heavy, so because we're only there for a day, so I ain't going to bring my travel gaming system either, but I'm just going to bring the PC.
Okay. So you had this as your 12th opener now, right? I mean, I know it's in Brazil. How different does this one feel maybe than the first few?
Well, it's just different on me because the field is 12 years in. And you know what I'm saying? I still feel young though, I ain't gonna lie. But 12 years is a long time.
Not as long as BG though.
I'm trying to tell you, I probably can only see, but BG like, God. At least I ain't got gray hairs yet, still working.